them, but it's so rare that you legitimately do that, right? Interesting play here. He's got some spiderlings. I like that. And he took out my melon tree. And so now here he comes with his cavalry. And this is the point of the game where I'm like, I don't know if I want to play this game anymore. I'm in deep, deep trouble. And I'm pretty much about to lose this tower. And as an Elven player, you never want this tower to die. So I'm just like, it's worth it. I'm going to lose these troops anyways. I'm just going to like pull them out of the tower. And so I abandoned the tower just to let it live. And so now I'm just like, okay, everything's coming back. We are sitting deeply entrenched in the base. And the good news is I've been saving up all this time. So I'm like, how am I going to stop all this cavalry? So now, the unique Radagast III way to stop cavalry is as the elves, is Elven heroes. And that is what I'm going to be trying to do for the rest of this cast. I'm just like, harass with heroes, because they've got crazy large, like ridiculous range, and they can just kill anything before it gets to them. I'm actually picking on Boromir here. I'll probably be able to kill him. Yeah, look at there. And yeah, Legolas is just killing like crazy. And they can't be trampled. And so there's really no downside to using Elven heroes. He's even got the Hawk Strike ability that he can do like area damage with, which I think that I did in this game at some point. Isengard just running around with alerts, building up some more units. He's got this siege works and trying to get ballistas. That's... Why is it that in the past like 3 casts that I've done, I've totally missed it when my partner's taken out one of my opponent's bases? Okay, well somehow the fortress died up here, and that's a good thing. Don't get me wrong, that's a good thing. And this is crazy. 4 hordes of cavalry. But his... So they're just building cavalry, spears, and a few archers on their team. So they have no basic infantry. Interesting. And I think I can see just... Yeah, this is my vision. So, you're seeing exactly what I saw during this game. I'm like, oh boy, he's got a ton of cavalry. And this is where he makes his big mistake. I've got these pikes here. I've got these pikes up here. And he tramples. Never, ever, 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 ever trample pikes. They kill. They're painful. I slipped some archers into this tower just because there was no one in it. So I'm like, okay, protect the archers. At least he's good. And then I'm just running away with a whole bunch of these things because he's got Tom Bombadil. I'm like, okay, that's not going to be any good for me to get killed by Tom Bombadil, who is pretty much impossible to kill in this game. Stinks, but it's true. And so, yep, I think that I forgot to pull out of this tower, and that it's just gonna die. Or might actually live almost. No, not quite. Okay, so the tower died. How they're still getting chased by the spiderlings? Whoa, that could be close. Oh, but troops are coming up to reinforce this. He's even got some men back here. So I pulled my swords back off to attack all these, and so that they wouldn't come up and attack my pikes. And the pikes, which are strong versus the spiderlings, I split up to attack the spiderlings. So that was good by me. And then Legolas is just kind of in there for the fun. My resources are low, but I think I was saving, so there might be another hero on the way. The goblins have got a ton of stuff, but they're really, really staying in their base. How much money does he have? He's almost up to 4,000, so he's probably just going to wait and try to get another 4. Honestly, when you've got this many troops, and your partner's doing, well, not so good, because he lost all those troops when he trampled my pikes. See, you mess up once, and it costs you so bad. So, yeah, maybe it is a good idea that he's camping a bit here. And I'm camping, because I'm like, I got all these low hit point units. I'm actually building a second mirror so they heal my units twice as fast. I'm just like, I want all these back at full strength. And I've got time, I'm not in any rush. So I'm just going to go ahead and do that. And, oh, the men actually stuck some Gundar soldiers in there. Did not notice that. And I'm poking around with Legolas. And then I come over here and I'm like, oh, you're attacking the troll. And I almost was able to steal the kill with Legolas, but didn't quite succeed. So yeah, my Legolas is attacking his Boromir, and his Boromir is attacking the lair. And Legolas uses his ridiculous sight range, and he saw all these cavalry coming. Oh, I've actually got Elrond. Whoa. Okay, that's mega cool. So now, here we go. There we go. So we got 4 horses with 1 shot. That's where the Hawk Strike comes in useful. So with 3 heroes, basically, I was able to push back that whole attack. Now I think I'm just going to come in and kill the lair. Because why not? Looks like my partner is still camping over here. He's got a forge up. Or armory, excuse me. And I've got a forge up, upgrading it to level 2 to try to go for forge blades. And then, oopsie. I almost microed that correctly. And here he goes again, trying to trample. But these pikes are just having a field day. They're loving everything right now. I'm going to use Boromir's Horn. Now, tip against Boromir's Horn, doesn't work against heroes. I didn't even know that he got Aragorn. It doesn't work against heroes. I got all the money. But, oh, I called in some meds. But because it doesn't work versus heroes, you can keep them attacking and stuff. But when it use Boromir's Horn on units, put all your units in defensive stance, just so they take less damage while they're immobile. Not moving. There we go. So apparently Aragorn was in all this. And he did not use Blade Master, so that was a big mistake there. And my heroes were able to come in and kill him. And now, I'm just gonna do a cleanup right here. I actually had the ends a few seconds before I summoned them. But I'm like, oh, he just brought in all of his units up here, so his base is 100% undefended. So he had to pull back right when he used Boromir's Horn, which totally makes it so the horn was worth nothing, because the point of it is to stay and kill the units, but he couldn't stay because his base was getting crushed. And now he's been defeated, and from here on it's just going to clean up. Ton of archers, but honestly, look at the damage they're doing. A fair amount, but considering how many there are, you would have kind of wished that he'd be doing better with all this. Looks like he was able to get his fort back up at least. You can notice that because he used the rally call there that he wouldn't have had if he didn't have a fort. And not even microing my ends. Don't need to. And what are you? Oh. Looks like Haldir is not doing too good there. Oh! Perfectly timed heal. Oh, that's wonderful. I should be Hawk Striking these right here. But, again, this is why you don't build Goblin Archers. Because my units aren't even upgraded. I mean, these are the only units that are high level. And I just wiped out 4 hordes of Goblin Archers. Let's see, that's 14,000 resources. Just like nothing. Just going to go around and kill some farming. And I'm camping for a minute. I actually got a lot of resources. That's dumb of me. I've got the Forge Blades upgrade. I don't know if I have the Enchanted Anvil. I usually get that. Them elves just in case the game goes long. It's like, I might as well get it. And I think that my partner was doing stuff that I wasn't looking at. Okay then. Yeah, so this is just showing why Isengard is so strong upgraded. Their Forge Blades are like uber good. Should be having this ballista attack the tower. Actually, I don't even know why goblins built a tower there, because when you build towers, the purpose of a tower is to defend, and if someone can just run around the tower, then you just wasted a whole bunch of resources. So yeah, that should have been further back, like right by his fort in his base. So yeah, just a little video on explaining what to do if someone's men, or any race really, and they're cavalry spamming you, and you're the elves. Because the elves, the annoying thing about them especially, it's like the elves have this problem, the men have the problem, is that their pikes are really slow. Like dwarven phalanxes, they actually have a pretty quick movement speed, so they can get places. But elven pikes are so slow. So are men, easterlings are okay, half-trolls are really good. What else? Uruk pikemen, they're reasonably good. But yeah, elves and men have that problem. But with men, the way I would counter cavalry, yeah, I'd build some pikes, but because you've got Boromir with his horn, you can really prevent cavalry from running away from you pretty well. So that leaves elves, and they're the difficult race, and so that's how you deal with it. Well, at least one way of dealing with it that I would suggest. The other way is probably just get armor upgrades, because that reduces so much of the trample damage. Okay, so that's my cast for today. Don't forget to send your replays to radagastthe3rd at yahoo.com, add me on Xfire, yada yada yada. Thumbs up if you like the video, and comment below and tell me what's good about my cast, what's bad, what can be improved, or just to tell me what a horrible person I am, or whatever you feel like telling me. But yeah, talk to me, let me know how life is. Okay, thanks for watching. See you guys later.